Do you get frustrated about where to start when you're on a whole food, plant-based, oil-free lifestyle? You're just like totally confused. One of the best places to start is with vegetables. Vegetables for breakfast, VFB. I've got you. I'm going to show you how it's done. My name is Ellen Allard of Ellen's Healthy Kitchen, and I help you plant your plate one healthy meal at a time. Forming new habits takes time. You have to give yourself a wide berth of days, weeks, months, maybe even years to make changes. Here's an example. I know that eating more vegetables has been my key to not only losing the last 10 pounds, but actually maintaining that weight loss for a few years. Even now when I get on the scale, which is rare, I still can't believe it. But it's true, and here is one of the reasons. Not just green beans, but all vegetables. When I wake up in the morning, before I have my oatmeal, which I have every morning, and that's another story of something that has helped me as well. I first always say to myself, what vegetables am I going to have this morning? I put vegetables in my oatmeal, but even before that, what vegetables am I going to have? And I always have a refrigerator full of them, so I have lots to choose from. Green peas is an example. I will cut off the little top, that. Sometimes I cut them in half. Sometimes I'll cut the ends off if they're dry. Cutting the ends off makes them smaller and easier to fit in your mouth. Sometimes I steam them in the microwave, which I'm doing today. Sometimes I water saute them with a little bit of coconut aminos or tamari, wheat-free tamari, on the stove. This is how I have kept my weight off. In the beginning, I was like, vegetables for breakfast, VFB. But now, I don't even think twice about it. The great thing is that it fills me up. It's an extra layer of fullness. And also, greens have something in them called Thylakoids, which is something that helps to reduce your appetite. I don't even know if green beans have Thylakoids in them, but I don't care, because I know I have enough greens, if you will, spinach, arugula, kale, Swiss chard. I have enough of those over the course of a week to give me those Thylakoids. But it doesn't matter. The point is that I've developed this habit of eating these greens, and it makes all the difference. Some of you are saying, I don't have time to do this. Snip the ends off of the green beans or cut them in half. Don't do that. Just throw those suckers into your microwave or into your pan for sauteing. Do them that way. I often buy them already bagged. I don't love doing this. This is not my first choice. But you know what? I always make the next best decision. If I'm gonna eat more greens or more vegetables, whatever color they are, because I bought them bagged, I'm gonna go for it. So that's my message for you today. I want you to eat more vegetables. I promise you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you will see a difference in your palate, getting used to more vegetables, and actually, believe it or not, even craving them. I'm not kidding. I crave vegetables. I wake up saying, ooh, what vegetables am I gonna have today? It makes a huge difference. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I have this steamer. I don't want the water to come up so far that the green beans are sitting in it. The time that you microwave them will depend on the size of your pan. It will definitely depend on the amount of time you steam them for in the microwave. So you have to experiment. Sometimes I do it for a little bit longer than I should, but they're still good. Oh, and the other thing too, I totally forgot. I season them. Granulated garlic. And by the way, do I like fresh garlic better? Yeah, of course I do, but you know what? Next best decision. I have garlic salt, but I already put garlic powder on it, so I'll use onion salt. I don't use very much because I don't want to do too much salt. This one is from Trader Joe's. It's granulated onion, granulated garlic, minced onion, kosher salt, green onion, and dried chives. Oh, this is so good. And last but not least, Trader Joe's 21 Seasoning Salute. Put some of that on, and that's it. And now it goes into the microwave. What amount of time should I put that in there for? I usually do cauliflower and broccoli for 6 minutes. So I'm gonna try it for 4. In the meantime, let me tell you about my drink of choice. I was absolutely committed committed coffee drinker for many years, regular coffee with caffeine. And then I got to a point, maybe 20 years ago, where I realized that I couldn't drink it anymore because it was just too strong and it made my heart race, did not make me feel good. So I switched to decaf. And I did that for the last almost 20 years until I noticed that I wasn't sleeping that well. I knew I had to make a change, at least try something different. So I tried the tea root, and I found a few different kinds of tea that I liked, but I still missed that dark, roasty kind of coffee flavor. So I found this blend called Dandy Blend. It's a blend of roasted chicory and a few other things that are roasted. One of them was barley, and I have celiac, so I couldn't have barley, so I was kind of confused by it. How could it be gluten-free? But I did a bunch of research. Lo and behold, everything I read says that it's gluten-free. Now, don't count on me. I'm not a medical professional. But I can tell you that I drink Dandy Blend now every single day, except for the weekends when I treat myself to the decaf. But you know what? There are some days on the weekends when I don't even want the decaf. I love the Dandy Blend. It is a habit that I have established, and my palate has gotten used to it, and I love it. It's dark, just like coffee. I always have milk in my decaf coffee, but I don't need milk, nor do I even like it in the Dandy Blend. And I also make the Dandy Blend with a little touch of cinnamon. So I put the Dandy Blend, powdered Dandy Blend in my coffee cup, and then I added some cinnamon to it before I added the water. So let's taste it and see how it is. Perfect. Just the way I like it. It's got that sort of roasted coffee kind of flavor. It's not exactly like coffee, but it's pretty darn close. I absolutely love it. It's my beverage of choice in the morning now. Probably will stop drinking decaf altogether once I finish the decaf that I have. So for breakfast this morning, you can already smell the green beans cooking. The seasonings are really yummy. And I'm also going to have overnight oats. I made this in this big jar because I don't have a small one right now that's available. So last night I just put in my overnight oats. I have a whole bag of them that I make a few days in advance, so I have them. It's a mixture of rolled oats, homemade granola, some chia, some cinnamon. I think that's it. I'm gonna actually take this and put some blueberries in it that I'm gonna warm up in the microwave. And that's gonna be my delicious breakfast between the green beans, which I'll eat first. We are staying in our small apartment in the city. I always keep frozen blueberries, which actually I've learned to almost like better than fresh. These are tiny wild blueberries, which I love. So I don't even measure, I just kind of eyeball it. I also have some frozen cherries. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I'm so psyched. I love this breakfast. Into the microwave comes the delicious smelling green beans, which I'll show you in a second. In go the blueberries and cherries. Put those on 44 seconds. Easy to just press the same number twice in a row. Let's take a look at these green beans. Let's see. So good. The blueberries needed another 44 seconds. Very important to masticate. That means chew. Masticate, masticate, masticate. You want to get it until it's almost like baby food in your mouth, which sounds gross, I know. But it's important to chew your food really well because you know your stomach does not have teeth. So I'm gonna put this aside for now. Into the pool go the berries. That is it. There are my overnight oats, which I will mix up. Yeah, it's turning purple. That's okay. So there you have it, my friends. That's breakfast. Green beans. Oh, do you want to see what they look like? Let me see if I can. Yeah. Let me see. I'll show you. Okay. And they're just a little soft, not terrible. Not really a snap to them, but that's okay. And delicious, and I'm gonna eat these. In fact, maybe I'll be civilized right into my little bowl with my fingers and all. Look at that. Dream beans. My name is Ellen Allard of Ellen's Healthy Kitchen, and I help you plant your plate one healthy meal at a time. So there you go. I hope that you are going to have some vegetables for breakfast. If you have questions, please ask. I am here to help you. Please remember to like, leave me a comment, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my content. Have a great day. Love you all, each and every one of you.